Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another horse video. Getting set up here a little bit. Alright, cool. Alright, so welcome back to another horse video. Okay, so fun, interesting changes have occurred in Howrse. So as you guys can see, Howrse now has this 20 years, whatever. On September 8th, which was a couple weeks ago, was Howrse's big 20th year anniversary. And guess what happened? You're right. Nothing happened. Silence. Basically nothing happened. All that was there was the card event, a brand new divine, and a couple things. So I'm gonna go through my extras divines to show you. You know what? What was that? I don't even know. Okay. Go ahead and switch this over to my everyday horses, if I can figure it out. I'll show you what it was before, and then I'll switch it back. Okay. So, yeah, nothing happened. We didn't get a new divine, which I didn't realize that the 15 year, which was back in 2020, they got a divine by itself. This birthday, the Quintessetum anniversary, that was a free divine! Out of all the divines of all the world, that was a free divine. So mad. So mad. I was not on at that time playing because I was on like a hiatus and, you know, Howrse was getting stale and whatever. I was not on at the one time that's good a fucking divine. Okay. Anyway, but I did get this one multiple times. This one was not free. Well, it was free if you were lucky, depending on your gameplay. But yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna be lucky or not. Luckily, I was lucky. But like I was droves lucky. But but I didn't know going into the event. I didn't know what everything was, so I decided to get my passes, build up the pass count before the event started, and I did the event. Which, as you guys can see, I have now 1, 2, 3, 4 of these horses, but guess what? Only one works. So how this divine basically works, per se, is every day you collect 2 passes added onto this tacking thing by your daily objectives. So if you go to the daily objectives, and I didn't do it today, so feed a Pegasus and have a unicorn. I guess I could feed a Pegasus. Yeah. Well, technically I think that one's a Pegasus, so I could feed that one. This is Pegasus, not winged horse. Let's see. Did that work? It did work. Okay, so feed Pegasus. Okay, so I have to complete the other one in order to get the whatever. So basically what you do, after you feed it, after I get the other objective filled, basically, then I will get 24, because 22 plus 2, 24. So every day you get 2 passes added on here. So next month, on the 8th, you can collect all of the passes that have been saved, or you can wait until next year, because it's already been passed, on September 8th, and it will double whatever the amount of passes you have in the collection, and then you can collect those passes. There's no infinite amount on how long you can collect. However, I did notice that when I did collect, it went from 1 out of 20 to 2 out of 20. So I think they're trying to see how many you actually collect, and it's very interesting because I want to know if you finish collecting this one, if my other secondary horse will kick in to have a collection, or if that's just done and you're not ever allowed to have a second one. So I got second, And it's really annoying because I have all these multiples, but you can only, the collecting of the passes only happens from the oldest one. So, I don't know. So, as you guys can see, these are all my horses on how it was. So I'm going to go ahead, just show you a little bit. Okay, I'm skipping, sorry. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so I got the Petite. I got Piccolo from Trophies, which I'm pretty sure I showed you. Piccolo and the new Falabella, basically, I could get those together to produce another one, which is kind of nice, but also annoying because you have to do all this stupid thing. So I'm just gonna go through this. And then I got the Fireworks horse during the card event as well, because I collected all of them. Wow, 99 out of 100. Really? The Belios around the same time, actually the weekend before, because it was the weekend and then it was the anniversary, this one popped up, and then, which was I was very excited about because I really like rainbow things, not because of how I see things, but just because I like colors, right? And so I did that, and so after I did that, I'm super happy. Fairy Dust is the baby of Piccolo and Petite, basically, and I call it Fairy Dust because it looks whimsical. It's interesting because it's blonde and then gold, but they're so similar that I didn't even tell what was really the difference other than, I guess, the unicorn horn. And then they had, for the anniversary, you got the Pastry Divines, which I didn't know, but last year's event, or on the 15, not last year, but the 15 anniversary event, this had reserve sales for Pastry Divines as well, and it was less and much more cheaper. However, thankfully, the boy horses or the Pastry Divines, were cheaper than the females. I guess makes sense, but I'm glad I already had the female, so it didn't cost me that much. But this is my favorite set out of all the pastries, is this Black Forest cake set. So I loved that one. That one is still going strong. I think the baby's gonna be born soon, but I'm not sure. I haven't checked it. And then this is another one. I bought 2 packs of the cards, and I didn't know that all my cards had stacked, and then they got a third one, which was also another one, and I didn't know I got another Falabella, which was the cards, and then it was kind of funny, because I opened 2 packs of the cards. I didn't know that I need those 2 cards I needed to finish the set of the cards, or like the set to win the Falabella. So I got the Falabella, but then of course, because I got the Falabella and all the other ones were multiples too, I also got another Divine, and then I opened 2 more, and then I got 2 more, and then I opened 2 more, which was the exact same card, and I got the Falabella again, which also triggered getting me Vidicini again. So it was twice I got it. So, and then recently, so you know how I really wanted this one because I needed it to get a golden apple? Well, guess what, guys? I got this one. And I got this one very well. I think it's making up from basically the horrendous luck that I was trying to get the second Rainbow Belios. And I could not get it. I could not get the second Rainbow Belios at all for the life of me. It was really annoying. So, this one was really cool. Second try on my Golden Fleece. Only used 2 Golden Fleeces of my inventory. Very exciting to get that in such a little time. And literally, I had it saved up. Basically, 2 Golden Fleeces in my inventory. Fantastic. Thrilled. Then I got a little greedy. Then I had to max the meter, and I opened 22 more golden fleeces to get this one. Did that one just go? Oh, I did find a prediction. Sorry, it floated across and I wasn't watching while I'm talking. So then I got the second one, which is good because now I'm really getting good. And then of course I got another firework, and I was opening more cards because I was trying to get more prizes. I was trying to get, because they had Hermes Ring Staffed and Golden Fleeces and Harmony Packs in the cards, and that's where I really stacked up on a lot of those items, which is really amazing. Because that card event really helped my gameplay to get more Golden Fleeces, which got technically my divine for Bravo. So I'm very excited about that. This one, I don't really care about the perk, but it does exchange well, so I'm not too horribly disturbed that I got a second one, but I do like the design, so it's okay. So I did get that one again, and then Bravo, after opening another 8 fleeces, because, you know, I had the fleeces in my inventory, I got another Bravo, so I was super excited. I was super stoked. So, yeah, so I got Bravo 3 times, guys. 3 Bravos, super excited. And then yesterday, I got Ta. I believe his name is Ta, and that is an Egyptian god, divine horse. He is an Egyptian god. So excited. He gives a bonus pack as his perk, and some iron, which iron is always good. Bonus pack is meh, doesn't really do anything because it's just lost its perkness just because of how evolved the game is. But this one actually was really good for me. I used 7 golden fleeces from inventory, and then only 4 for passes. So 11, which really isn't bad at all in any capacity. So I'm really thrilled with having that as well for the gameplay. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch my extra, because I just wanted to show you what it looked like. What it all looks like. Which the scrolling is getting scrolly. So let's see. It's gonna be this one, that one, this one, this one. Yeah. All those 4. Plus the other one. Going into the extra divines. Which pushes it back to this. Because I have to get all of these Piccolo things and work the Piccolo and Petite and all of this guy's training. I hate training horses on this game. It takes forever. You gotta age them up. There's so much clicking. Ugh, it's annoying. Okay, but now, since we're back to square one, it's also interesting. I got these stars, or skill points that were floating around the game, and it's very hard to catch because they're very hard to see. Very small as well, but they worked, I think. So yes. And then what's also in the fleeces, so fleeces is Ta, and then Titan's Challenge is Cool Carrot. I already have Cool Carrot from previous years having it. It does give you 10 passes each Tuesday. So I think that's like 40 passes a month. I don't know. It's very good. And you don't do anything other than take care of them. So it's an easy whatever. Somebody actually got to level 8, which is very hard to do, very rare to do, and they got to level 8 and took a picture on French server, I believe. And so I was like, oh, good to know that level 8 is still a thing, because level 8 used to be sort of where if you get to level 8, usually a divine would be sitting for you. And some people tried to get it on test servers to try and get to level 8, and it's in Titan's Challenge. Sorry, I forgot to tell you about that. In Titan's Challenges, to get that. So, yeah, it's very interesting per se. this. Here's my cool carrot. I'm gonna go ahead and register cool carrot into EC. EC is just Equestrian Center. I don't know, there's a lot of anagrams on here. A lot of clicking, as you guys can see. I'll just do an EC on this one too. I was gonna see if I could just wait it out, but it's probably best if I just do it. I love the, that's my spot. It's funny. I like that. That's what it's called. That's my spot. Silver Spur is what my EC is called. I didn't know what to name it, honestly. It was like something horsey, and that sounded horsey. But there's millions of people that names their stuff. And Charming Red is Mondays, I believe. So take care of it Sundays at least. I know there's, for these, it's previous 3 days before. But I just do it the day before in my head so that I can keep up with it, and just to keep everything so I don't have to do mental gymnastics. I just take care of everyone every single day so I don't miss the day. I think I missed it one day and I was really sad because I didn't get my 10 passes from my, this is the most easiest divines on here to get your 10 passes, other than obviously Sapphire, which take care of as well. But yeah, you just take care of them instead of like this one item takes forever. You're clicking all of these buttons just to get everything. Okay, tries, then this one you get 3 more, and then I just go like find slash, what's the date? 20th. Oh, I don't need 2025. Usually I do this on my phone, and it usually pre-fills everything for me, so I've done it multiple times. The water youth part, not the date per se, but that would have been nice if it does the date too. It did take me a long time to figure out what type of backgrounds I wanted for these rainbow divines. Obviously the secret rainbow wasn't hard, you just find a rainbow thing to make it like pop with all the colors, but you have to find the right secret rainbow. I am really enjoying Algo's background too. Backgrounds really make the horse really pop. It's all about finding the right background. What was it? Court's just kind of hard for me. Court's an agate, I think. This one's really pretty too. This is a recent background as well. It usually takes me hours to pick the right background. This one I'm not brave enough to pick the right background yet. This one's my French I Love You Divine, which is fun. Hey Fubuki, how's it going? How are you? I'm just playing my game Howrse here. I had decided to, I wanted to stream to show you guys the new events and stuff, and I was like, well, I might as well take care of my horses while I'm talking. I had a stressful past, oh my gosh, such a stressful last couple of days and weeks, and oh my gosh. It's only ramping up more. It's only ramping up more. So one of my coworkers transferred to a different position, and it shifted all of us coworkers, which shifted all the other coworkers, and now everyone's crabby because everyone has more work, and we're down a person, and people are cranky, and it's not anybody's fault. It's all the management, upper management, on who's hiring who, and blah, 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 and all this crap, and everyone's cranky, and nobody can figure it out, and it's getting annoying, and it's like, people, stop taking it out on me, like, grief, stop, like, just be friends. Why can't we just be friends? You know the song? I'm not gonna sing it because YouTube's gonna copyright strike me, so I'm sure you guys know what song I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, so there was that, and then we had a mistake, what was it, on Thursday, which just crashed everybody. Everybody just, fell off the face of the earth. Nobody could math, and oh my god, it was crazy. And it was just hard. It was just it was a hard day for Bookie, let me tell you. Hard day. Luckily, I made everybody super happy and try to, like, I like when things get difficult, especially, like, really difficult or intense. I like to break the ice in the silence to get everybody to settle down or to settle it down instead of the tension. I don't like tension. I like smashing the tension into millions of pieces. So, in order to smash the tension, I usually become a goofball, and I try to, like, be like, oh, how many sequels would it take to pick up a car? Something stupid like that, something just to be like, what, why are you talking about seagulls and cars? Well, there's seagulls over here, and there's cars over there, and I just smashed them together, and I had a really interesting idea. But, yeah, no, Agate. It was Agate. This one took me a while to try to figure out the background. I like it now, but it did take me a bit. I want it to be pink. Anyway, back to the ice breaking. So I like ice breaking things, and so what I did yesterday was, because everybody was tense the day before, I decided, guys, I'm in my pretty girl phase right now. I've decided to wear makeup, and let me tell you, for the longest time, I don't wear makeup. Ever. When I was in high school, I tried it. It was hard. I gave up. I was like, you know what? I gave up. It was hard. My lines were sloppy. I couldn't figure it out. My mom taught me how to do eyeliner with a pencil. It was very difficult. I got cranky and basically stopped doing it. And I was like, you know what? I don't like these people who, like, and I stuck to the philosophy for a long time where you shouldn't have to need to feel beautiful by wearing makeup. Like, you're beautiful the way you are. Whatever. Makeup shouldn't define who you are as a person. And so, for a long time, I was very anti-makeup. And, I understand if it's, like, a little here and there, or a little, like, very natural makeup. I'm very fine with natural makeup. But when it comes to, like, fully, like, completely, like, so much makeup you don't even know, like, if you wipe it off and you're a different person, that's when I have sort of a problem with it. So, yeah. So, recently I was in my pretty phase. I really wanted to do this eyeliner. I don't know what came over me. I was just like, wow, my eyes. I think it was because I was, like, super tired and I had caffeine and I was looking at my eyes. I was like, wow, my eyes. Wouldn't it just pop if I had, like, this Egyptian eye look, That would just be amazing. Could you imagine? And it just, like, really pop and bring out my eyes. And I was like, but I suck at eyeliner. And, well, maybe I wouldn't suck at eyeliner. And, So I psyched myself up and I was like, this is going to be fun. I sat down. I got some makeup. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I really do not. I should make YouTube videos on this. Like, I have no clue what I'm doing. Too stubborn to care to learn, and just gonna trial and error by it. And that's what I'm gonna do. And that's sort of my philosophy nowadays, is just like, you know what, no one can tell me anything anymore, because it just, let me figure it out by myself. I'll do it by myself. I'll figure it out by myself, because how you explain it to me, I don't get. So, let me just trial and error, even though it's probably the worst idea, and it's gonna be expensive, and blah, 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 blah. Whatever, just let me figure it out. Sort of like when you have to teach your kid, or, you're in a teenage mode, and teenagers think that they know what they're doing, and they know how to do everything, and parents are like, actually, this is how you do it, and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna try it, and you're like, you know what, go for it, because, you know. So I'm in that sort of like stubborn fight, figure it out sort of phase. Again, which makes no sense because I'm not in my teenage years. So basically I'm doing makeup, and recently, maybe I'll turn on my camera to show you guys, because I'm getting more confident on letting people see me in makeup. And recently, because it was just me and one other coworker that I'm very comfortable with, I decided to do it, and I did the makeup, and it was super pretty, and I feel pretty, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like really fun. I'm like really like in my girl phase. It's really fun. I look really good. Oh my gosh, this is really like really fun. I look really pretty, and I was like, why didn't I do this before? Like this, whatever. But it shattered my old belief of makeup is the enemy, and it never really was the enemy. It was just my way of seeing it, and now I have like a new fondness for it. I mean, I still don't like people who are like, I guess not the people per se, but the people who like overdo it, like I guess like drama queens or stuff like that, where it looks like these bold colors and it's like way too much makeup. Like they use like all of the makeup. They use like bottles and bottles on their face for one day, and it's like, why? That I don't get, because I'm still, whatever. But you know what? That's what they feel to make them pretty. Then you know what? I can agree on that. Better now than I did before. So it is interesting to see that I've sort of grown by wearing makeup in a way, It's very interesting to be like, oh, I understand it now. I get it. I really do. I really understand it. And I'm glad for it. I'm thankful for that. So, you know what? I'm going to see if I have a black orchid for this thing. Ha! I do. Sweet. Okay, moved on. Alright, so, because I want that meter to be filled faster, which means, what's the next one? 10 passes is going to be the next one, and then Titans Jones again. Okay. Because the gifts rotate on lips. Anyway, but yes, so I've been doing makeup, and I'm very proud of myself. And it's funny, because it's like, I want to learn the cat eye, which I didn't know what the cat eye look was so terribly hard to do. Well, I knew it was hard to do, but I didn't think it was that hard to do, but holy crap, it is that hard to do. Trying to find the lines and all the stuff, and blah, 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 blah. So, it's very hard to, like, figure it all out and not get frustrated with yourself. Like, it's like learning a skill. Like, you kind of want it to be done, and you're learning the skill on how to learn how to do it, and I'm getting better. I feel like if I do it fast, I have to do it super fast and go fast. So I've been getting up late, and then I, do the makeup real quick, and it looks really good, but I didn't know I could do it like that fast, so I just have to go fast when I do the eyeliner and just go streak, and just not, stop trying to, like, I'm overthinking it, So I am extremely, I'm extremely into the whole phase here. I gotta do 6, 7, 8, 9. I should put these in my book again. But basically, ooh, I receive a prize. Let's see what we get. Horn of Plenty! Yay, I got a hop! Sweet.